leave me alone.
Leading up the second for the Bulldogs, number 18, Lane Cole.
Just to make it like my home. Now, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the.
Back to the live action. Lane Cole in the box and swinging a miss on a nasty slider from Rodriguez. In all of that, we just about tied up in the pitch count. And good pitch, at a good swing and a low fastball. Fouls that back. No balls, 2 strikes on Cole. Rodriguez ended up with 20 pitches, and Jammer ended up with 22. So both the pitch count game is pretty close. 2-1, Blue Jays lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lane Cole at the 6 hole for the Bulldogs. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball in for a strike.
And the first out of the inning.
And Cole goes down looking, 1 up, 1 down.
Blessing.
Second strikeout on the night for Rodriguez. 2 in a row. Struck out Gillum to end the first and struck out Cole to start the second. Hope Blessing, who made that fine play at second base for the first out of the inning, is at the plate. And swinging a miss, starting off again with that off-speed, low pitch. That one there looked like it had a little change up to it. No balls, 1 strike. As Rodriguez with the lead seems to have much more composure than in the first. So you can continue to go back and forth between the Gator Network and Always Think Baseball. We're doing the best we can with internet capability. A swing and a foul tip for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out on Hope Blessing. Hunter Bass on deck for the Dogs. 1 inning played. Blue Jays up 2-1. High and inside, high ball. That almost grazes the helmet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses as the Blue Jays want to go around the horn with it. Full count.
1 out.
And a check swing and ball 4 as Blue Jay catcher thought it might have been strike 3 and tag.
Number 17, Hunter Bass.
All right, Glenn, it's been a little bit of a struggle tonight, but I think now we have everything going right.
Okay, you got some connectivity going, awesome.
Then we got the scoreboard fixed right, so.
Good, trying to answer the text messages from everybody, and I'm way behind, but we're getting the word out there that bounce back and forth, and that's a high ball to Hunter Bass. Caden Jammer on deck, the 9 hole. 1 out, 1 on. Hope Blessing worked a full count walk. That was the first walk given up by Rodriguez.
So we should be bringing the folks a good picture now, Glenn.
Awesome. Y'all did a great job. That's what live. That's what live field networking is.
That's it.
You know, you never know what you're gonna have, and
But be ready to troubleshoot because you're gonna have to.
And a hard bunt right back to the pitcher, going to second with it to get 1 to throw to first. Not in time.
Second, Bass able to beat the throw at first base. Safe there.
Fielder's choice.
2 outs in the inning with a runner at first. Brings up number 9, Caden Jammer.
1-6 on the out. As Rodriguez went for the lead runner and got him 2 outs. The 9 hole, Caden Jammer
Caden Jammer.
Is at the plate. Bulldogs pitcher. Pick off and Bass back standing up. Natural turf, infield and out. Baseball dirt around home plate and the entire infield. That's going to be a strike, the inside part of the plate at the thighs. No balls, 1 strike on Jammer. Rodriguez from the stretch. And here's the pitch, and breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When we played Needville earlier in the year, did Rodriguez pitch against us, do you know?
Yes. Let me bring up, I got that sheet up. I'm going to get rid of them other sheets. I got 4 spreadsheets up right now. Pick off and back safe. Let's see which one it is. That's Iowa Colleen. Let's X that one. LaGrange, let's X that one. The pitch to Jammer, that misses low. Yes, Rodriguez started off as the pitcher. And that brings the pitching coach out. All right, back to live action. Pitching coach came out with 2 balls into the 9-hole, hit it right quick, and had a conversation with his pitcher in infield. And here's the pitch from Rodriguez, and that's high and inside.
That's a good shot right there, Glenn.
Oh, yeah. 3-1. I think what the coach from Needville went out there and talked about, you don't want to roll this lineup around. You don't want to go back to the top of the order, even though it's 2 outs. That's going to be a line drive up the middle. And Elster with the catch at shortstop.
Yeah, heck of a play right there by that young man.
Great play by the shortstop, robbing Caden Jammer of a base hit up the middle. L6, highlight that play.
Yeah, that's a big one because you get a hit there, and like you said, then we're back to the top of our lineup, which started well.
Yeah, we started well. You roll that lineup over. You get more pitches on. You pile up more pitches on Rodriguez. You know, a lot of things happened. A lot of things were saved by Needville Blue Jay shortstop on that play. You know, y'all hear me often say good baseball is good baseball. It doesn't matter what uniform you're wearing, and that was a big baseball play for Needville Blue Jays.
Yeah, big baseball play for sure.
Farm, where the green grass on the other side of the fence comes from. If you want your livestock to produce better, feed them better with high quality hay from Pickle Farms. EJ, Kimberly, Slade, and Sawyer. Pickle Farms, where the green grass on the other side of the fence comes from. Pickle Farms is also your contact for live crawfish.
Really?
Make sure you contact, they got crawfish farms. They diversified the farm for more than just hay and other agriculture products. Put in some crawfish ponds. And you can contact EJ and Kimberly. And get you some live crawfish. 1 sack, 2 sacks, 5 sacks. Whatever's on your events menu.
Nice.
Bottom of the second. And Jammer starts off with an off-speed breaking ball that just misses. And we at the 7-hole. Let me get the lineup back up, the picture of the lineup, rather. As that second pitch in for a strike. Outside black just above the knees. And the 7-hole is Farrell. That's a pop-up second base, calling for it.
Blessing on the play for the first out of the inning.
Hope Blessing makes the catch.
And brings up number 15.
Good communication
Cody
out
Thacker.
there. You might get hard. All right. You do that pretty dang good, man. I'm sure you've been told that before by somebody look a little better than me. And a soft liner dropped right in front of second baseman. That was a weird ball off the bat. Looks like that might have was going to make it all the way to
stays with it. That's
Blessing.
The second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 9, Colton Stabenoa.
This is the Colt Blessing inning, the Hope Blessing inning. 4-3. That was a little soft pop-up that just must have been off the end of the bat. It didn't even make it to the second baseman. 2 up, 2 down. And we had the 9-hole. And that misses outside, but that has some giddy up on it. And 9-hole Stabenoa.
Caden Jammer, young sophomore, getting some great experience right here.
He looked real good in the bullpen warming up, and he's translated the bullpen to out here. He's real close, but even the pitches that are missing is close. And
yeah, great pitch right there.
It's 2 balls, 1 strike. A swing and a miss. That was a challenging pitch there by Jammer. So Jammer got the 9-hole with 2 strikes and 2 outs. So basically same place the Bulldogs were. Exact same place. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 expands the zone on a fastball away. Cade swinging. First strikeout for Caden Jammer.
Yeah, big pitch right there. Get that 9-hole hitter.
Yep. I got my score sheets all jacked up as I'm trying to get the lineup typed in and work at the same time. That's 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. I didn't even realize that as
yeah, nice inning for the Bulldogs right there.
Top of the third. Bulldogs gonna get started at the top of the order with Caden Hurt. 2-1, Blue Jays lead.
You know, I think when you're in games like this and you're the underdog, the longer you can hang around, the more and more pressure it puts on the the number 1 seed.
Oh, absolutely. All the pressure really is on the Blue Jays when you come in as a district winner. And you're playing against an old rival.
That's right. Absolutely. Oh yeah.
You know, there's been many times in years past these 2 clubs in the same district.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So they know each other pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Lead number 4 for the Bulldogs, number 7, Caden Hurt.
So the battle of the pitch count: Jammer with 37, Rodriguez at 38. So
wow.
Both pitchers.
So very similar.
Very similar. 2-1. The difference is the ball that got away from Bass. It's not Bass's fault, but the ball that got away from Bass and Rodriguez was able to score. Even if you don't turn the double play, if the ball don't get away,
yeah.
It's a 1-1 game.
I guess they're in the exact same spot as far as where they're at in the lineups too, aren't they?
In the same spot in the lineup. So the little games inside the game are pretty close, like the scoreboard. And first pitch to Hurt. Oh, that was called a strike. Okay, I thought that might have been a little low. And that's going to definitely be a ball, as that was low and a little outside. Blake Benavides in the house from the 18-19 squad. And that's a fly out into shallow right field.
Brings up number 15, Rook Sanford.
F9, 1 up, 1 down. That was Hurt was way out in front of that. Just bring up Rook Sanford. Got the infield single on the bang play of the sacrifice bunt in the first inning. And that throw was up the line and kind of high. And as the first baseman caught it and made contact with the helmet, and it dropped out of the glove. And it was all just right there. I mean, Rook was stepping on the base all at the same time. That's the inside flinches. Rook for ball 1.
Might have to get Blake on the headset here in a minute for a little interview.
Oh, Blake would rock that. How's the signal for the Gata Network going?
It's good right now.
Okay, good. I'm not sure. I haven't even checked my signal to see what's going on, and that's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And a ground ball to the second baseman, ranging way to his left.
That's out number 2.
Good job by
Brings up number 8,
Fawcett,
Peyton Pierce.
ranging deep into his backhand, to his glove side. 4-3. That ball had a little more gas on it. It probably gets through the 3-4 hole. Peyton Pierce with a fly out to short first time up. Well, runners was on the corner, and the big opportunity there for the Dogs. And boy, Pierce, a double machine, leads in RBIs, and that first pitch called strike out of third at the belt. You just kind of felt it that Pierce was going to do something. That at bat would kind of had the Jays on the ropes. That's the inside, and that flinches Pierce, and he don't flinch from much. I had to brush him pretty close.
Yeah, that was
to get that kind of reaction out of Pierce.
Absolutely, that was in tight.
And it probably had some arm side run. And that's a curveball outside. That probably has some two-seam run, even coming more inside as it approaches Pierce. And Pierce can take a hit, but man, you don't want that on your fingers.
Oh no.
Mm-mm. You know, the fingers and the shins, you can kind of. And Pierce, after a breaking ball that was just misses as it went low and away. And that makes a 2-2 count on Pierce with 2 outs. Brandon Stewart on deck. Infield, outfield, straightaway, center field playing kind of shallow. I don't have the dimensions on the ballpark. Here's the pitch to Pierce. And that's in the right field. And what way that wind, that was sinking. That wind blowing in, that's what knocked that ball down.
Yeah, that ball died, did it?
I turned around and looked at the USA flag, and that wind's blowing hard in from right field. That ball reacted that way. L9, 3 up, 3 down, as the Bulldogs and the Blue Jays continue to swap licks. We're going to the bottom of the third. Blue Jays 2, Bulldogs 1. Neil Boat and RV Storage, part of the Bowler Schroeder family of properties. Park your toys in a safe location. When you're ready to play, your toys will be ready to play. Located on FM 521 between Highway 36 and the San Bernard River. McNeil Boat and RV Storage. So you still bringing just audio only is going to the Always Think Baseball site. Looks like I'm still getting just that screensaver, but the audio is going out.
See, I don't know. I'm not sure what we do about that. How to get?
Is that HDMI cable? Is that the output of the? Or I guess because it's probably like a split screen. It's probably not knowing.
Yeah.
And you don't want to mess up your stuff, so.
All of our cameras are, you know what we need is, what we need to do is come out of this to go into there.
Oh,
wait, hang on.
Number 12, Hampton Babcock.
Top of the order, Babcock. Yeah, I don't know if you got another output out of that, but And if you don't, and if yours is working, we can turn it off. That first pitch is a strike from Jammer, and then follows that up with ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on leadoff batter Babcock. Flew out to deep, and a late time called at the plate from Mr. Peltier as Jammer was starting the leg kick. And strike called outside black bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jammer looking for, and that's a fly ball, shallow center, and Lane Cole.
Cole there, that's the first out of the inning. Brings up number 10, Cade Muth.
Yep. 8, 1 up, 1 down. Brings up the first baseman, Muth. M-E-U-T-H. And first pitch misses low. The 2-hole in the lineup here. And that misses outside. Close. Chatter, chatter, chatter. You hear in the Bulldog grandstand. Chatter, chatter, chatter. 2-0 count on Muth. Blue Jays lead 2-1. And that's low and outside. 3 straight balls. The 3-0 pitch from Jammer. And that's in for strike 1. That should unlock Muth. High ball for ball 4.
Draws the walk. Puts a runner at first base. 1 out the inning. Brings up number 6,
A 1-out
Ryan
base runner for the
Rodriguez.
Blue Jays for the 3-hole Rodriguez. And that's foul straight back, and my strikeout counter's not working. Let's see if we work on that in between innings. Something happened in the second inning.
Having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight.
I don't know what I did. Hey, Miss, hey, Coach Sam.
Hey.
I heard that voice. I was like, the last time I looked, it was Mr. Way, and then I hear Miss.
He went
Coach
to
K.
go. He went to go check on the big camera.
Oh, okay.
So I told him I'd take over the switcher.
Okay, good. How's y'all's the signals doing good?
Yep, it's doing good right now. We actually just got a message saying it's much better.
Okay.
So I think we're all hopefully set.
Okay. So that's a 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they got 0-1 on the board. We had the foul ball, so very close pitch, just missed. Chatter, chatter, chatter again. And they got 1-1 on the board. I'm going to see some fingers from the home plate umpire. I've got 2-1. Jammer checks the runner at first. And a high ball. As I got 3-1. And Peltier's looking at the scoreboard, so maybe I'm off. Because I think if it was wrong, he would
Hold up his fingers.
yeah, he would make comments so the pitcher and the batter don't think it's up, otherwise. Strike called. Yep, 2 balls, 2 strikes as the fingers go up, so I'm off somewhere. I picked up a ball that didn't exist. Who knows? Yeah, I cleaned it up now. Time called, time granted. Rodriguez called time at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The throw to second is on the wrong side of the bag, and the late takeoff at first base, and he sneaks a stolen base as he was dead to rights.
Full count on Rodriguez. balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, you don't see that too often from Pierce. That was almost a gimme. And Pierce throws on the second base side of the bag, and Hurt was trying to backhand that and swing that around for tag. Wasn't quite able to pull that off. Ground ball right side, and Bass fights with that.
Nice
Makes the
play by
catch.
first baseman Hunter Bass. That's the second out of the inning. Newt moves up to third base. Brings up number 1, Kyson Bosick.
So 3 unassisted. And the base runner advances 90 feet on that with 2 outs and the 4-hole at the plate. That stolen base will go down as potentially big in this inning. And Pierce has thrown many of them out with a good jump. And that's one that got away right there. That's the big fish on into the pole that broke loose. Low ball 2. Elster, the shortstop, on deck. Made that great play up the middle earlier to Rob Jammer. Bosick with a base hit first time up, and ground ball to a nasty topspin hop, but Blessing is there.
Over to Hunter Bass. Third out of the inning.
Well, Hope Blessing is having a night at second base.
He is.
He has
Like
made
a vacuum.
He has made some really good catches, and that ball is a lot harder to catch than it looks. That topspin on it, that second hop kind of speeds up on you. And Blessing stayed with it. Strand the base runner, so the stolen base didn't come back to Hurt.
Luckily.
And Bulldogs are gonna come up to bat after 3 innings of play. 2-1, Needville leads.
Stewart's Grocery, the finest meat in Brazoria County. 2 locations, one in Sweeny and Brazoria. Family owned and operated for over 43 years. That's Stewart's Grocery.
For all your electrical project needs, contact Bob at KES.LLC. That's Controller Electrical Services. Bob at KES.LLC. Or give him a call at 979-201-3809. 979-201-3809. And let Bob light you up.
Picking up the first one, Bulldogs, number 10, Brandon Stewart.
Coming to you on a dust road. Good loving, I got a truckload.
Back to the live action. Brandon Stewart in the box. And the breaking ball, top of the zone, misses. 1 ball, no strikes to the Oak Tree, Brandon Stewart. And Mr. Pelletier is asking for somebody to get into out of harm's way over on the Bulldogs dugout. He's going to point it twice and told him to either get back in the dugout or something. Outside Black, just above the knees. Called strike. Might have been in that river. We saw that river get called a lot of strikes against LaGrange in the warm-up game Monday night. Off into the back, soft liner to second. Boy, that was a sinking line drive if I've ever seen one.
First out of the inning.
Just right at him.
Next to the plate's number 4, Mason
Dale
Gillum.
Ford. Both second basemen is getting a lot of activity tonight. Hope Blessing more so.
So we have a
There's
pitch
Timmy.
hitter
Oh,
here.
Timmy Shepard in.
That is number 6, Timothy Shepard.
So Timmy was not in the starting lineup, but Shepard in the hit in the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Very uncharacteristic of Shepard jumping on a first pitch. You usually see Timmy take a lot of pitches, and that doesn't mean he won't end up with a high pitch count in this at bat, but he's usually very selective. And fly ball right side, and it's out of play. That was just over the net like a pole vaulter. Y'all got a pretty good pole vaulter, Schroeder.
Yep, Jackson.
Jackson?
He's just a sophomore. He took 6th place at regional.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few videos. I saw the pole breaking, the high and tight. Boy, that was some chin music there.
Yeah, he almost kissed that.
That had a little extra giddy up on it, too. That was a pitch with a purpose. Yeah, I saw that pole break on Jackson.
Yeah,
I saw
that
lots
could
of
have been bad.
lots of videos of that thing. And a swing and a miss on off speed, out in front, over the top.
Lane Cole.
So we'll see if Shepard comes in on defense or if Mason Gillum gets re-entered. If Shepard comes in, he'll likely go to center and Cole will go to left, or the defense will stay the same with the re-entry rule. Lane Cole, when that spikes in front of the plate. 2 outs on the inning. That was the 3rd strikeout for Rodriguez. I got to fix my strikeout counter for breaking ball up. I need to fix my strikeout counter for Caden Jammer. My spreadsheet got messed up somewhere in the 2nd inning. The pitch from Rodriguez. That's inside, jams him. 3 straight balls. And Mr. Wade's back in.
I'm back. Had to go check on our camera crew down the sideline.
Yeah,
make sure we get things focused in. It looks a lot better now.
Coach Rack sat on side of me and I heard a voice and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, Mr. Wade? Your voice changed.
Yeah. 3-1 count to Cole. Drops the breaking ball inside as Cole thought that was ball 4.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count. Rodriguez 1 pitch away from a 3 up, 3 down inning, and Lane Cole 1 pitch away from stretching it out. And a breaking ball gets Cole to expand the zone. Case swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts by Rodriguez. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the 4th, 2-1. Blue Jays lead.
Southern Swag. Find them on Facebook. Type in your search, Little Southern Swag. You'll be glad you did. Fine handmade clothing right here in Sweeney. Put a little swag in your kids' wardrobe with Little Southern Swag.
And after you get them all dressed up, get them in front of Monster Media for photography and videography. Some of the best videography, photography work in the Sweeney area. Monster Media 85 and Little Southern Swag. What a team.
Together right now over me.
Moving to support for the Blue Jays, number 2, Nathan Elster.
Okay, got my strikeout meter fixed.
Nice.
Jammer got 1. 1 strikeout to 2 walks. And so the last 2 innings have been very efficient for Rodriguez. We'll probably see Jammer pass him up in the pitch count this inning unless Jammer is to have a real efficient inning. Time will tell. 2 pitches and a ground ball across the diamond, and that pulls Bass off the base, and that's not a good start for an efficient inning.
No, that is not the way you want to start it.
Nobody out the inning.
Throwing error
And
by the
brings up
shortstop.
number 20,
Hurt.
Cade Ramirez.
Leadoff batter on second base for the Blue Jays. That was almost 2 pitches and an out.
Yeah.
Jammers threw a couple of outs that didn't turn into outs. Some of them were back to him, and that one there to Caden Hurt. Caden Hurt's usually pretty automatic. Blue Jays showing bunt, and that breaking ball goes low and away. That lets you know how important Blue Jays feel about these runs. With a 1-run lead here in the fourth, they're willing to sacrifice the runner to third. And that's a hard bunt first base line.
He almost pushed that right by the first baseman.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Good idea by Ramirez with Bass coming in hard. If he's able to keep that fair.
Hey, that's dangerous. I mean,
Yeah.
trouble for us for sure.
Absolutely.
Because, nobody's home behind Bass.
And
so.
that's inches.
Yeah.
You know, Blessing would be headed that way, but I mean,
Right.
it's a foot race.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's
You're looking at runners on the corners and nobody out.
right. And that misses low for ball 2. Yeah, that was a good idea when by Ramirez. Lots of times you want to bunt at the third to make the third baseman feel it to advance your runner. That's more the textbook strategy. But Ramirez read that, and boy, big cut by a 6-hole.
Yeah, great pitch right there from Caden.
That was challenged me. Here it is. Hit it if you can.
That's it. We've seen a few of those tonight.
And Ramirez unleashed a swing on that thing. I mean, that was a 3-hole, 4-hole hitter swing right there.
Yeah.
Runner going. The throw to third. The throw's in time, and the tag is there.
Peyton Pierce.
And Pierce erases the E6.
Out of the inning.
Yeah, Peyton Pierce with a perfect throw right there
3
down to
balls,
third base.
2 strikes on
Ball was there
Pierce.
waiting on the base runner.
And that's with a right-hand batter in the box. Pierce just and swinging a miss on a nasty low outside slider, and now 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down the hard way.
Yeah, so we're going to say, I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking this inning really just turned around. You can circle that one. I mean,
that's right. That throw out right here, that 2-5 throw out, and that off the leg of the Oak Tree Stewart. I was getting ready to say one more pitch and an out.
Farrell reaches first on the play. Still 2 outs in the inning. Courtesy runner coming out for the catcher.